my name is Bill Bianco. Welcome to Porsche Jacksonville, member of the Fields Auto Group. Here today we have our entry into the 2025 Porsche Restoration Challenge, and this one's in the preservation class. This is a pretty interesting vehicle. While we've done a lot to it, it would happen to be a really nice car to begin with. This is a 1988 slope nose Turbo S, one of 56 built, one of one with the M148 engine package. Also unique to this particular car, it has a white pearl interior with Recaro seats. Very special car, originally went to the Japanese market and then eventually made its way here to Jacksonville, Florida.
Hi, I'm Pablo with Ceramic Pro Duval. This is a vehicle that we've worked on for quite some time now. We got it right before concours in Amelia Island. We went through an extensive detailing process in the car, 25 to 35 roughly hours of polishing and reconditioning, getting it ready for the concours event that took place this past March. We were involved in bringing the car here and critiquing the car before its purchase. We worked with the seller and the buyer to make sure it was the right car for him. We had it airlifted from Belgium. It came from a collection there. Didn't need much, but it did need a lot of fine tuning when it got here, as far as polishing and a little bit of dye work and getting the right tires on it. That was pretty much the main thing before we got it to Amelia. We hand polished the wheels to get them back to this depth that they're at right now. The biggest challenge was getting it here and getting it prepared before Works Reunion took place.
My name is Nathan, and I first saw this car back in February of 25. I was let know that that this was the car that we were going to be working on for our classic project. Started to get a game plan on what needed to be done. The Recaro seats that are installed in the vehicle were missing some of the trim caps around them. The tires had definitely been aged out. So we had identified that the rear shocks were not quite what would have been original on this vehicle. So we were able to source those and get a new set of Bilsteins put on the rear. The other thing was the Pirelli Centralto P7s, and get those ordered and installed. While we were changing the tires, the original valve stem supports were only on a couple of the wheels. So through our classic parts, we were able to order new valve stem supports. We also had kind of a bit of a weak battery, so we decided to source a new Porsche battery that's, it's not the original one obviously, but it's the current one that's specified through the Porsche parts department. In summary, I just been privileged to work on and around this car, especially finding out how rare it in fact is.
Hello, my name is Regan from Porsche Jacksonville Classic Department. My part in this vehicle was basically mainly engine tuning and some interior work. When I first saw this car when it came in February, I was amazed. This car, when you walk in the room and see this car, you know right away that's an amazing car. It looks like no other 930 that you've seen, just from the outside. And then when you see the inside and the interior, you're just amazed that you're part of working on a vehicle like this. So when it came in, it had some interior issues. Some of the interior was needing some attention, some plastics. The window motor on the passenger side was in op, and we replaced that motor and got that working to match the driver's side. Running wise, the customer was complaining of a few performance issues, hesitation, and so we did some diagnostics on the fuel system and found that there was a little bit of fuel pressure issues. So we did some diagnosis and replaced some fuel pumps, and we've done some injector tests and found some injectors that needed to be replaced. All of this stemming from sitting for a while and not being driven. A lot of these cars don't get to be driven because they're so special.
Welcome back, and we have another member of our team that I introduced earlier to you. This is Potato. She's our project manager. She's been a member of the team, and we ask her here to say thanks for visiting with us today. Potato, behave here. Nathan, thanks for sharing. Regan, thanks for sharing, and thanks for taking the journey with us.